Before removing the existing doors, please check that your new aspect door is the correct size to fit the intended aperture. Before installing the aspect door, the structural opening should be cleared of all dust and debris, and a check made to ensure the DPC is in position and undamaged. Measure and cut the base sill to size. Glue the sill end caps in place. Offer the base sill into the opening, checking the sill is level across its overall length before fixing. Fix the traffic door handle and lock cylinder to the door. Apply a generous bead of silicone across the bottom of the aperture and fix the sill in place, ensuring that it is level. Carefully lift the door into position. Once the door is in the correct position, and after checking that the door is plumb and square without twist, fix the door in place using appropriate fixings. For this installation, we have used self-tapping screw fixings available from Eurocell Building Plastics Centres. When fixing down into the sill, ensure that screws are sealed to prevent water ingress. Also, seal across the sill below the door jambs to prevent water tracking across the sill. Corner fixings need to be a minimum of 150 mm and a maximum of 250 mm from the corners. Intermediate fixing should be at centres no greater than 600 mm. The fixings in the head and sill should sit as flush as possible to enable the rollers to easily pass over the fixings, but it is important that these are not over-tightened, as this will distort the aluminium track and prevent the door from operating correctly. Fixings in the jambs should be fitted through the centre line of the Euro groove. Check that the door sashes operate correctly before the glazing begins. Carefully remove the glazing beads from the first sash, noting the position of each, and fit the EWS 7203 glazing platforms. Fit the glass and pack appropriately. All sashes must be towed and heeled to ensure an equal and parallel sight line between the head of the sashes and the outer frame. When the glass is fully packed out, re-bead, placing the beads in their original locations. Repeat these steps until all sashes are glazed. Ensure the top and bottom roller cases are free from debris and obstacles, which may impair the function of the doors. We recommend that silicone spray is used to speed up the bedding in period of the rollers, ensuring a smooth, effortless action. Spray both the head and the sill aluminium channels. To adjust the hinges, loosen off the 2 screws on each leaf and then slide the adjuster peg to suit. Once the lateral adjustment has been made, carefully tighten the screws. This gives you 5 mm of lateral and 2 mm of height adjustment per hinge. For vertical roller adjustment, loosen the grub screw, then using a 5 mm Allen key, make the required adjustment and then retighten the grub screw. This gives you 8 mm of vertical adjustment. It is important to ensure that all grub screws are correctly located and fully tightened to ensure the steel pins cannot be forced out of place. The traffic door keep can be adjusted by loosening the screws as shown, which gives inward and outward adjustment. Once the keep is in the correct position, carefully retighten the screws. Once the door is operating correctly, fix the remaining screws to the hinges and rollers. Check the action of all locks and the D-handles carefully to ensure smooth, trouble-free operation. The D-handle engages the door's chute bolts when the lever is in the down position. Hinge cover caps can now be fitted and the doors can be fully sealed with silicone and clean.